Hey guys, it's me, Halloween Dan, doing a really quick video today because I just thought we would update you on the progression of our haunted house that we are adapting and changing from a doll's house. The kids are here and we've also got Ozzy here. Say hi, Ozzy.
Say hi, baby boy.
So we still haven't finished this project. It's here behind me. But we have progressed quite a lot. We've got quite a lot done. So I thought we'd just show you where we're up to and see what you think. So let's do this. So once again, here we have our haunted house. Now, before we go any further, I have done a stupid thing, which is that we were doing a lot of the work on the haunted house outside, and then I left it outside in the rain, and it's kind of swollen at the bottom and kind of, yeah,
Melted.
it's not looking great. But we will. The outside I'm not worrying about too much at the minute. We're focusing mainly on the inside, so that's what I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you where we're up to. So you might remember last time we had gotten as far as doing one room, and that was the swamp monster room with our little swampy little lights and the dirty green bathtub and toilet. And yeah, I've added a few more streaks of green. It's looking more swampy, but there's not a lot to this room. There's not a lot I can do in this room apart from add the swamp monster, which we will do.
We need to do the head.
We do need to do a monster's head poking out of the bath, but it is on the other side of the house that most of the changes have happened.
Wow.
So now we're gonna open up this side of the house. Ella, would you like to open up this side of the house? Now, we are not Doll's House creators. That is not our thing. So I will just run through briefly what we've done, and we'll start here in the witch's kitchen. A lot of the furniture we've used is furniture that the Doll's House already came with. It's the original furniture. And this was a Doll's House that Ella has had since she was probably about 3. So all the furniture is quite simplistic, quite basic. So I've had to sort of adapt an awful lot of it. So I've had to make an awful lot of the furniture out of things that I've got. So Ella's now going to run you through some of the things that we've put into the witch's room. So what have we got here in here, Ella? Hang on. I'm just going to put my lantern on so that we can see a little bit better. So what have we got in here?
So we have this little book here, and it's shining. We have this
That's the
little...
witch's spell book. We
have this little frog covered in like this little jail with
it's
stick.
in like a little cage, and that's on the witch's table, which we made out of lollipop sticks.
Yep. And then we have this cauldron, I think it was.
It is. It's like a second cauldron that's kind of full of green gunk, which is still a bit slimy.
Next, we have this little book area where there's lots of books and there's a skull.
That's right. That's the witch's magic spell bookcase, which I also made out of lollipop sticks. I'm sure you can see. This is like a mystic ball sort of a thing. So I'm going to turn the light off. It looks better. It looks better in the dark. We've obviously got one of those little fake tea-light candles inside it, just glowing. I tried to sort of make the plastic ball thing a bit opaque.
And next we have where the fire is.
So we've got the witch's fireplace. I'm quite proud of this, if I'm honest with you. I did make it out of my favourite building material, which is cardboard, and then papier-mâchéed it and painted it. I then hung, I'll get inside here, I then hung another little, this is actually what a walking stick ferrule, so it's the thing you put at the bottom of a walking stick, and then I kind of just hung it up on a stick above our pretend fireplace, which is also a flicker flame fake candle with some tissue paper and cotton wool all over it that I just then painted orange and black and red.
And guys, we have a picture of the
Oh yeah, we also, I painted a whole load of little pictures. Every room is going to have at least one picture, most of them supposed to be of
the character
or the character's room. This is obviously the witch's kitchen, so we've got a little picture of the witch. And that's the kitchen. So it does definitely look better in the dark.
Because there's, if we have it in the dark, there's some lighting up stuff, so then it will look better in the dark. Next, we have this vampire room, where Dracula's picture.
Yeah, there's Dracula there. Again, painted by yours truly. Did a little picture of Dracula there. We've got, what's the main feature in this room?
So we've got the bed.
Dracula's bed.
So it's made out of lolly sticks again. And then this is made out of like...
So I got basically an old cloth, painted it black, soaked it in some black paint. I made a bed. The bed itself was part of the doll's house furniture. And then I just added some lollipop sticks to it to give it like a 4-poster bed look.
Then we've got this little thing, you know when Dracula sleeps there because he's kind of like a bat.
Well, he sleeps in a coffin, doesn't he? I glued a coffin. I made a coffin out of lollipop sticks. So we got a coffin made out of lollipop sticks with some sort of red fabric inside. And there's the lid. Oh, lovely. So when Dracula's having a little sleep, he's got somewhere nice to have a little chill in his little bedroom in here.
So there's a candle, one of those candles painted black. Daddy made those little things there, and he glued them together so they look like candles, little candles.
Right. So basically, I got a hot glue gun, and I got a stick, and I poured hot melted gun glue all over the stick. Which then created these weird sort of melted shapes, which I then painted white, and I think they look a little bit like candles, so I stuck them to the top of basically one of them flicker flame candles, and we've ended up with what looks like just a stack of candles in either corner of each of the room.
And then we've got this room that we're still kind of working on.
Well, this is the ballroom. I gave it this kind of skewed looking tiled floor. We've got some pictures in the corner. I don't know if you can see that. That's supposed to be Frankenstein's bride.
And then
that's like a weird zombie man. There he is. You can just about make him out. Very weird looking zombie guy. And add Frankenstein's bride. We've then got this fireplace that I've made, again, out of papier-mâché with a blue flicker flame fire. Very, very basic. The room's painted gold because it's supposed to look a bit sort of posh. We've got a chandelier made out of hooks that I got from work. On the fireplace, we've got skulls and bones and stuff. It's supposed to look creepy, but it's also supposed to look maybe like the nicer of all the rooms. Because this, of course, and you've probably seen it, this is the ballroom. This is the room that's going to have our Pepper's Ghost effect in it. So I'm going to just very quickly show you how the effect looks with all the furniture in the background. She went into the fire. So guys, this isn't going to be the ghostly image we use. I mean, it's not a bad one actually. It looks pretty good. I am still attempting, I'm still thinking of ways that we could actually create our own spectral ghost for this room, maybe with me and the kids. I might even perhaps do a slight animation of some description. I'm not quite sure exactly what I would do. But I think you can see now the idea I'm going for. It does look pretty good. It definitely has the effect I was hoping it would have. This is just to give you an idea of the sort of effect we're trying to accomplish. I know I've shown you this before, but I think now that we've got the room decorated how we are really going to keep it decorated, I think you can see just what an effective kind of a look it really does have in the room, where you'll see these phantoms and ghosts moving around with the furniture that we've put in place in the background. I think it really does have a really quite good effect. This is actually quite a good one, actually, with the ghosts flying around. It gives you a really good idea. And when you back away from the house as a whole, you can really sort of see what I mean. You don't notice, or at least I don't think, and when it's a bit darker as well, you don't notice the plexiglass quite as much. And you just really are sort of seeing the full effect of the ghosts. I mean, I think I might have to try and do something to really hide the edges of the plexiglass a little bit better than I already have done, but I think you see the effect I'm trying to achieve. And so far, I am actually very pleased with the overall look of all the rooms that we've finished. Like I say, I'm no artist, and I'm certainly not a doll's house creator, so a lot of this furniture that we've had to create has been quite difficult to create. That's quite cool. But it's fun, it's enjoyable. So the next room we're doing, what's the next room going to be?
So this is going to be Frankenstein's room.
Yeah.
We're still working on it.
We are still working on it. So this is going to be like a mad scientist laboratory with Frankenstein on a
Because
table,
he
we
likes
think.
to do like science.
Yeah, I've got some different lights to put in there and sort of scientific looking things and bottles and stuff to make it look a bit sciencey. And then right at the top, the only other room we haven't done anything to is, what's this going to be?
Well, this is going to be the ghost room.
Yeah, so we're thinking just to basically have a spooky room full of attic-y type like boxes and things. Probably like maybe a spider, some cobweb and all that kind of stuff. And just a ghost, really, basically.
So, I actually painted these both. This one is going to be going in the witch room, but we're still painting that one.
Show her properly. So that's the witch, going to be
That's
the witch.
the witch.
We think we're going to leave her hair red, don't we?
Yeah, we're going to leave
But
it
she's
red.
got green face, black clothes now. That was the mum, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was
of the
the
doll's
mum.
house. This was the little girl of the doll's
this
house.
was the sister. She's being the ghost.
Yeah, that's why we painted her white.
Yes.
Because we haven't finished painting them, have we?
No,
But
not yet.
she is going to be a ghost. We think we're doing pretty well, aren't we, guys? We quite like the look we've got achieved so far.
We do.
Yeah,
We really
you haven't really done an awful lot in it. It's been
Yeah,
more me and
it's
Ella,
more
hasn't
me
it?
and Finn.
Yeah,
Ella,
we're the
I mean.
ones that have been decorating, really. But yeah, generally, I think overall it's coming along pretty well, and we're quite happy with the results we've got so far. So guys, that's it for today. Just a real quick one, just showing off our haunted house and where we're up to with it. This isn't the only project I want to get done this year. I do want to do a whole other load of things. I've got my pillars I want to fix. I've got tombstones I want to fix from last year. A lot of it's repair work. Last year was quite rough on a lot of this stuff. But I am also hoping to make at some point some kind of new tombstone. I'm thinking maybe like an obelisk of some description, like a graveyard obelisk. I don't know. I'm kind of toying with ideas. Maybe one that's even got cracks in it and a light lighting up inside. Ooh, I've got all kinds of spooky ideas, and the summer is generally when we kind of do these projects, so it should be pretty fun. Anyway guys, thank you for watching today, and from me and the spooky children here in our spooky haunted house. Ooh. We'll see you in the next one. Keep it spooky. Bye.